Hey everyone, this is Tony, Tainted Lord A7, and I'm going to show off what I've been listening to this week. A good mix of everything from death metal to melodic heavy metal to symphonic black metal to even deathcore. So it's a good mix of everything, so let's not hesitate and show off what I've been listening to this week. Starting off with Amorphis. Yeah, Amorphis, I'm Universum. A really good melodic heavy metal album from this Finnish band, you know, and definitely has like a very nostalgic sound on this album that really takes me back to my high school days, and definitely takes me back to the early 2000s, considering that this album was released in the early 2000s, 2001 to be exact, but overall, really good melodic heavy metal album from Amorphis. So, yep, I'm Universum by Amorphis is one of the albums I've been listening to this week. Next one up is Slaughter to Prevail, Custalum. Yeah, Slaughter to Prevail, Custalum. Some really brutal deathcore with some of the most brutal, monstrous, thick vocals I've ever heard from a deathcore band. Like Alex Terrible, the vocalist, is an absolute beast on this album. Vocally, I mean, but musically, it's just some really heavy, brutal deathcore that's just gnarly and in your face and just wants to beat the crap out of you. Musically, of course. But yeah, Slaughter to Prevail, Custalum. Really good album from these guys. Next up, Next up is a symphonic black metal band that I don't hear a lot of people talk about or even know about, but definitely a band that deserves more attention, and that's Uimha, Way into Immortality. Uimha are like a Canadian symphonic black metal band that definitely sounds like they were influenced by Demi Borgir. But if you like Demi Borgir and symphonic black metal in general, I definitely urge everyone to check out Uimha and the album Wading Through Immortality. Really good stuff if you're into symphonic black metal. And the last band I'm going to show off is a band that pretty much everyone knows if you're into death metal. And the first album from this band I'm going to show off is Cannibal Corpse, Red Before Black. An awesome death metal release right here, but really, it's Cannibal Corpse. They never release a bad album, in my opinion. But yeah, Cannibal Corpse, Red Before Black, a really good album. Next up is Eaten Back to Life by Cannibal Corpse. Again, another solid death metal album from Cannibal Corpse, and Eaten Back to Life is just a classic to me, you know? It's very brutal, very in your face, and heavy as hell. Definitely a good album from Cannibal Corpse, so yeah, Eaten Back to Life. Next up is Bloodthirst by Cannibal Corpse. Again, another really good Cannibal Corpse album. Like this band can never release a really crappy album in my opinion. So yeah, another solid Cannibal Corpse album if you're into death metal. So yeah, Bloodthirst by Cannibal Corpse. And the last album I've been spinning this week is Cannibal Corpse, A Skeletal Domain. Yep, A Skeletal Domain by Cannibal Corpse. Like I said before, another solid death metal album from these guys. I just don't think they can release a really bad album, in my opinion. So yeah, Cannibal Corpse, A Skeletal Domain. And that's it, everyone. That's what I've been spinning this week. And hopefully I don't get flagged for showing those, album covers by Cannibal Corpse because, they're pretty gnarly, you gotta admit. But anyways, hope everyone has a good long weekend that's coming up, and hopefully I'll make another video again, you know, in the future or something. Who knows? Anyways, take care, everyone.